We're so glad you're here with us and have made Unexpected a part of your Christmas celebration this year. We stand in a long line of people who have been inspired and moved by the story of Jesus. From the moment he was born, people have repeated and passed along the story. Churches, not just SouthBrook, but in every age and culture, have told and retold the story. And not only have they told the story, they've been compelled to get creative with it, to set it to music, to recite the lines, to shine a spotlight on it. Whether it's a preschool production where baby Jesus is a baby doll wrapped in a beach towel, or maybe pulling together the biggest choir to sing as many possible variations of Silent Night. Or maybe it's a production like Unexpected. One of the most amazing things that humans do is make art together. I mean, there's nothing like the energy that is created between 20 or 30 people on a stage. Between the dancers and musicians, the actors, technical artists, producers, and directors, I mean, the energy is palpable. I've seen so many hands and hearts pour into the script in the show over the years, and each time we add and edit, we revise, rewind, we do the brainstorming sessions, the Zoom meetings, the collaboration, and compromises. This story deserves every bit of creativity and illumination we can give it. I know when I sat down to write the music for Unexpected, I told myself, I want this story to matter to me. I mean, we've all heard the stories, we know the characters, but somewhere along the way, it just became just a story. So I hope when you hear these songs, you realize your value in the kingdom of God, just like the shepherd, or you overcome your sense of pride to chase after the truth like the wise men, or you wrestle with your doubts and embrace the uncertainty like Gabriel. Unexpected exists to do that same thing people have been trying to do since the first Christmas. To welcome Jesus, to bring the presence of God close. We're so glad you're here. Enjoy Unexpected.
Hello, I'm Gabriel. I'm not from your world, but you've heard of me. I'm sure you've read stories about what I've done and who I am, but here's just a couple things about me. I'm known as an agent of His. You call us angels. Now, I'm sure you know that we can appear in many different ways. Sometimes we can appear as older guys, but other times we look just like this. Now, I don't always appear as the charming embodiment of youth and wisdom before you today, but with it being the season of joy and good cheer, I thought it looked like I was on my way to a party. But when I'm telling news that can change people's whole worlds, I have a whole other suit. I'm told I could look terrifying to some, hopefully not to you, right? Merry Christmas, y'all. Thank you. I gotta say, y'all humans really do it up this time of year, but no offense, it's nothing like what we do here. I mean, we're always celebrating something here. It's like a constant party, you know, and the greatest part is there's no hangover the next day. I gotta say, that's probably the best thing about immortality. I mean, you know, that and never dying. I guess that's pretty cool, too. You're probably asking that question again, aren't you? The one you've been asking since you were a child? What's he like? And you're especially curious this time of year, aren't you? You pull out your little nativity sets like, oh yeah, this guy. What's up, baby Jesus? But listen, the crazy part about him is he's always here in the silence, in the lights, moving throughout life, in every breath. And he's always beyond here, too. He exists beyond and is woven throughout what you call energy, matter, space, force, and time. Let me ask you something. When you first heard about him, did he feel familiar? That's because, even though he may seem far away, he is as close to you as can be. And that surprises you, doesn't it? I mean, he's always surprising you. But if it makes you feel any better, he's always surprising us agents too. And I'm sort of his right-hand man, you know what I mean? His go-to guy, his little homie. And you would think, after an infinite amount of time and knowing this dude, I would like pick up on some habits or behaviors. But nah, I just cannot figure him out. I mean, he's always confounding expectations. Like you might not think of him this way, but he's an artist, and he's one of the best artists, the best artist I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of artists. I mean, I've seen Da Vinci, Mozart, Picasso, Beethoven, Beyonce, all the great one-namers. And just like Beyonce, he's a storyteller and a poet and a strategist all at once, like just crazy good. So good I can't even describe it. And we were so excited for the day that he would finally put on skin, you know, like, what's he gonna look like? We weren't expecting any of it. Like, he really threw us. And y'all wasn't expecting neither, like at all. He really threw, he launched y'all. He's always doing what is confounding and boundary breaking and innovative and unexpected. Why? To throw us off our game, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's to open us up to the different gifts that he has for us. The greatest gift being his son, who came in the most unexpected way imaginable. I'm going to treat y'all today. I'm going to take you on a journey, show you the story from my perspective, because just like me, y'all seem to need a little help opening up the unexpected gift yourself. And you might think you know this story, what y'all call Christmas, but your behavior suggests otherwise sometimes. So here's the deal. I want to take y'all on a little journey. I'm going to show you guys the people that God used in the unexpected story. And I think the biggest thing to remember is that even though I see his plan clearly now, I didn't see it so clear back then. And that's freeing for me to let you guys know that, to let y'all see what me and the agents went through and talked about. So let's start at the beginning, shall we? When we first heard about the unexpected plan.
desert, crack the silence in a worn out land. Raise the curtain, reveal the awaited plan. The end is near for the great red dragon. Shoot from the roots, pushes up through the flame. Thunder in the desert, crack the silence in a worn out land. Raise the curtain, reveal the awaited plan. The end is near for the great red dragon. Shoot from the roots, pushes up through the famine. Clear the way, clear the way. Lightning, darkness trembling. To a new reality. The time is up for all depravity. 'Cause love will rise again and claim its victory. 'Cause heaven's on the move tonight. Heaven's on the move tonight. Heaven's on the move tonight. So blind and fix your eyes. No time left to run and hide. So clear the way, clear the way.
Thunder in the desert, will it crack the frozen hearts of men? They will listen, but never understand. They will look, but will shut their eyes on the gift, like a rift through the dark horizon.
See the mountains, they'll be cast aside, and the valleys, they'll be lifted up.
No more shadows, no more mysteries, no more reason to not believe. Heaven's on the move tonight. Heaven's on the move tonight. So blind and fix your eyes. No time left to run and hide. So clear the way, clear the way.
Magi?
That's right.
Like from a million miles away.
627.
What?
There are 627 miles from Jerusalem. That's a 40-day journey.
Yeah, but like, why? I mean, they aren't even Jewish. How are people supposed
It's
to believe?
going to be fine.
How can you be so calm about this, Michael?
I've been in battles my whole life. I've fought legions, slayed tens of thousands. I've led armies great and small against foes you have not been allowed to put your eyes on because you would melt in fear. I am not afraid.
Whoa, I am not afraid. I get that. And these magi, I mean, like, they're smart. They're born into the right families, highly educated, wealthy, influential, scholars and philosophers. I get all that.
That doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
Since when has any of that mattered to the artist? When has he chosen people based on their wealth or power or intellect?
I guess you're right. But do you ever think this story is a bit of a stretch? Like I'm just supposed to disrupt the life of this young girl. I'm supposed to give her news that's going to change her entire world, making her more vulnerable than she already is. I mean, like, how do you say to someone, hey, I know this sounds devastating and impossible and completely unbelievable, but it's the greatest thing ever.
There's only one way.
Please, enlighten me.
Fireworks.
I'm sorry, man. I'm having trouble hearing you. Maybe I got something in my ear, because it sounded like you said fireworks.
That's because I said fireworks. You've got to go big. Shock and awe. Explosions in the sky. Giant lights and sounds. You got to part that Red Sea. You got to burn that bush. Bring down the walls of Jericho. Sodom and Gomorrah. Ooh. Maybe not that last one.
Michael, why would I do any of that?
Because she's just like the Magi. They're all seeking, but it's not an easy search. They're reading scriptures in a foreign language. They're scanning the skies for a sign. That sign.
This thing? So what, you just going to put this up in the sky and hope they see it?
Yes.
Well, how would they know to look for it?
Balaam.
Balaam.
His fourth oracle.
No, what?
Why are you laughing?
Because it's funny. I mean, Balaam's fourth oracle. That's so obscure. Their own priests and scribes don't even see it as prophecy.
This is the prophecy of Balaam, son of Beor. The prophecy of one whose eyes sees clearly. The prophecy of one who hears the words of God, who sees a vision from the Almighty, who gains knowledge from the Most High, and who falls prostrate, and whose eyes are opened. I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near. A star will come out of Jacob. A scepter will arise out of Israel. It's neither funny nor obscure. It's right there, out there for anyone who looks for it, brother. A kingdom from mines of golden lore, but sorrow comes with wisdom and leaves them wanting more. They chase the light into the night, searching in the dark. We watch the stars, seeing how they shine, but there's so much more truth left to find. We chase the light into the night, searching near and far.
How do you know they will see it?
They will see it.
How can you be so sure about this, Michael?
Watch. See what I see, stirring in the night. We thought we knew the future and how our stars align. I don't know what I know, it's all just shifting sand. So here lies a journey to help us understand. We watch the stars, seeing how they shine, but there's so much more truth left to find. We chase the light into the night, searching near and far. Oh, we watch the stars, there's so much more truth left to find. Chase the light into the night, guided by our heart. The flame inside you flickers, devoured by your pride. They say there's something bigger, so we chase the light. So chase the light into the night. Open your mind. There's truth to find. No longer weak when we seek the Prince of Peace and King of Peace. Gabriel, you have a job to do. This is my task. Yours is coming. Yours is more important. You will announce to the girl that a Savior has come, not just for a handful of Eastern mystics looking into the night sky, but for all people everywhere. All of us. Summon your heart. Be a warrior. Learn from the example of the Magi. Push aside your pride and skepticism as they have, and watch them seek to find what they knew was right there all along. Freedom, salvation, and life.
My favorite brother.
Why do I feel like you say that to all of us?
My favorite brother is the one in front of me at any given moment. You're not well.
I'm okay, I just...
Oh, let me see that dress. That hem is a disaster.
Are you busy? I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, no. Sit down. And let me get you some tea. Everything is fine, just according to plan. But can you fix this, please?
What's this for?
Oh, it's for the announcement. You heard about it, right?
Yeah, I heard he's sending the heavenly host to tell a group of shepherds the plan.
You sound like you don't think that's the best idea ever. What is wrong with you? Sorry. And what's wrong with that E string? Let's try tuning our instruments this time.
Nothing is wrong with me. It's just like... How am I supposed to change the... They're using shepherds? Really?
What's wrong with the shepherds?
What's wrong with the... Ruffy, come on. You know how people see them. I mean, they're dirty, filthy. They smell like sheep. They're uneducated and uncouth. They spin wild stories that nobody believes. I mean, they're just completely...
Untrustworthy?
Yes!
Oh, you can't see it, can you?
See what?
The irony. Seems like you're considering, you're looking for some way to back out of your commitment to tell her, the girl.
I just don't see how I can change the entire world with just one message. Like, who's to say she's even going to take this gig? Why would she?
Because it's a gig, brother. Ask the band. You take the gig in front of you, and telling her is your gig.
I'm not saying I don't want to do it. But like, what if I don't want to do it?
You have been entrusted with something that no other person or messenger has been entrusted with. You have been asked to tell the girl the good news. Here you are, all of eternity in your hands, looking for a way out. He trusted you with this.
It's not that.
It's just what?
I just don't see how it's going to work. Like, we're already dealing with an illegitimate baby to an impoverished teenager, and the only witnesses we have are 3 rather strange foreigners and a band of filthy, lying shepherds.
They aren't filthy on the inside, and they won't be lying. They will tell the world what they have seen and heard. Good news of great joy for all people. A baby is born. He is Christ the Lord.
But they're hard to trust. They've lied before.
Who hasn't? Of course, the message is starting with those who are dirty, with the guilty, the weak, the poor, the unknown. Of course it is. Who else would the message start with? The clean? The innocent? Did you fix my tambourine?
Yep.
Good. Because it's time to play. Oh, and there's one way to deliver this kind of news.
What is that? Some song and dance routine? Oh, my goodness.
Exactly. A song and dance routine with all the music and movement you can find.
What is this?
I think it's a bass. This is your gig. You know you're my favorite brother, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Just listen to the band. These shepherds, they may appear filthy and unclean to you and to others, but they're about to realize there's a whole kingdom just for them. It's breaking in, Gabriel. A fresh, new reality that says no matter how alone or lost you feel, you can finally come home.
Just an outsider. I gave up climbing over those city walls for fields I roam. Oh, I've seen just what they think of me, but you can't make a name living with the shame so unclean. Is there a kingdom for me? Oh, a kingdom for me, where the poor and broken-hearted ones are royalty, and the freedom to be, yeah. 'Cause the shame and fear inside, they've got a hold on me. Oh, life and dirt, is it all that I'm worth? Is this life all that I'm worth? All that I'm worth.
Of good joy for all people. Today in the city of David, a baby is born. He is Christ the Lord. Oh, I know you're feeling lost and alone.
far away from the 99, so unknown. But don't you know, on that dark cold night, the front porch light was left on, so come on home.
There's a kingdom for me, oh, a kingdom for me, where the poor and broken-hearted ones are royalty. There's a freedom to be, where the shame and fear inside you are an old story.
Forget what you heard about all of your work. His love is outshining all of your dirt.
Oh, 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 His love is outshining all of your dirt. Oh, oh, His love is outshining all of your dirt. Oh, His love is outshining all of your dirt. We saw the light pierce through our shame when we saw the light. When we saw the light pierce through our shame, when we saw the light, we heard a new name. There's a kingdom for me, oh, a kingdom for me, where the poor and broken-hearted ones are royalty. There's a freedom to be, where the shame and fear inside you are an old story. There's a kingdom for me, oh, a kingdom for me, where the poor and broken-hearted ones are royalty. There's a freedom to be, oh, a freedom to be, where the shame and fear inside you are an old story. Forget what you heard about all of your work. His love is outshining all of
Hello, brother.
Lucifer?
Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you.
Please, grab a seat. You look well.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Why are you here?
I don't know.
Why are you here?
I said I don't know.
Why are you here?
Why did you leave? I need to know why you left.
Are you thinking about leaving?
No.
Yes, you are.
Why did you leave?
Why do you think I left?
You are absolutely exhausting to have a conversation with.
Why do you think I left, Gabriel?
I don't. Because you thought you knew better than him?
Go on. Oh, he wants you to talk to the girl, huh?
You know about her?
I figured parts of it out. His plan is, best I can tell, interesting to say the least. If I close my eyes, though, I can almost hear the songs they'll sing. Whose child is this? No, seriously. A God with a mom who is sleeping, who needs lullabies and a binky, while shepherds who greet are stinking.
Yeah.
What, you don't think it'll work?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said at the moment you made the choice to come visit me.
Do you miss him?
Oh, come on.
I'm serious. Do you miss him?
No, I love being free.
Huh. Well, I thought I missed you, but
what?
But then I came to visit you, and I remembered why I tried not to do that.
You can't tell me you don't think about it.
What?
Being free. To be able to wake up every morning and not have to think about what he wants you to do or what he doesn't want you to do. To be your own boss, to make your own rules. I know you've thought about it. We can do it together, you know?
Do what?
Rule. We could rule together. He is so distant. They need us. Those people. They need someone to take care of them, to love them the way they deserve to be loved. You have to agree with that.
I don't know.
She's just a girl, what, 15 years old?
Yeah, something like that.
She's too young. I'd be nervous too, if I were you. Where's she from?
Nazareth?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, now I know why you have second thoughts about it. I'm feeling better, though. I mean, Nazareth, how great!
You know, when he first told me about them, he brought me into his studio. And there's new colors in the kingdom since you've left. Did you know that? No. How could you? Even the humans can't see them. These bright new colors. And every time a new color is introduced, that means a new soul has been introduced. And I walked in on the artist the day he was making her soul. And he was working so hard. Extraordinary colors I had never seen before. And there was paint all over the floor and all over his hands. And I mean, he was practically dancing as he made her, swiping and flinging paint all over the place. Stop it, I said. You're making a mess. And that's when he told me she was the one. And then he told me I was the one to tell her she was the one. Me? I thought, well, he must be sending her somewhere incredible. And that's when he told me Nazareth. And I just couldn't believe it. You know, like, well, maybe she'll marry up. But no. And then he took me and he showed me another painting. And this one had similar colors and shapes to David's, which I had, expected, but it had darker hues and sharper edges, but it was every bit as beautiful as hers. So then I thought, well, is he from Nazareth too? Will he at least be educated? And then that's when he handed me a hammer.
Hammer.
Is this funny to you? Does this story amuse you? You're always interjecting your nothingness into a choice. Look at you, so proud of yourself. Let me ask you something, man. What is freedom? Because, brother, you aren't free. You're trapped in a prison of your own making. I mean, yeah, maybe the girl isn't what we assume, but I shouldn't have even come here.
You're a lot like me.
I am nothing like you.
Where are you going?
To do my job. Behold! Aren't you glad I interrupted your pretty song with lights and sound and spectacle?
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that was my brother's idea. That was stupid. No, what else? Your song was beautiful, by the way. It actually made me want to dance. Is this working? Do you feel chosen and anointed and honored?
No, I don't.
You don't? Oh my goodness. That was my sister's idea. That was the only other plan I had left. Maybe I could do a little rap or something. No, you don't know what rap is, you don't. What about this?
Well, you have my attention. I'm not sure what it all means yet, but if it's beautiful like that and I get to play a part, then I'm listening.
Okay. Well, let's start with this. Hello. Before I tell you what I'm about to tell you, just know that it's going to be okay. The Father, the artist, the one who made the world around you and the heart inside of you really likes you. And I'm starting to see why. He's here right now, and it's going to be okay. Your story is about to meet up with the story that the artist has been telling for a very long time. All the forces that keep the world spinning are meeting up inside of you. Look, Mary, you're going to have a baby, a son, and you will give him the name Jesus, and he will save his people from their sins. He will be great. He will be everything. And the Father will give him the throne, and his reign will never end. This is the one you and your people have been waiting for.
And how can this be? Joseph, no man has even laid a hand on me yet. You know, all of this is just laying out in front of me.
Those are good questions. The right questions. You're smart. And you're still standing here and listening to me and not running away. So you're pretty brave as well. Look, Mary, the Spirit will come to you and the Father will work wondrously. This will be his baby. It'll be a miracle, but the Father knows what he's doing, Mary, and he never messes up.
These dry bones in the valley low will rise and live again. Surely there will be the day, it seems worlds away. Your promise like a seed will grow, bursting through the earth. We'll behold you face to face. You're not so far away.
It's not over. It's just begun.
This is the beginning of the end for you.
I'm going to stop it. I'll find a way to win. I'll have the baby killed if that's what it takes to bring these people freedom. I'll kill every baby in the whole miserable region. I've already got Joseph on the ropes. He's going to leave her. She'll be left alone. And all you'll have left is a giant scandal! Happy now. Get what you want.
Joseph will be faithful. You'll see. The artist knows more about what they're capable of than they do. But you can't see that. The only power you see is your own. So arrogant.
He is the arrogant one. Can't you see?
You're more sad, really. You've demonized everything to try to get what you want. Power, religion, politics, wealth, kingdoms, and armies. And you think you're going to win? The sun, his kingdom and reign doesn't start somewhere out there. It starts in here, in the hearts of men and women who love him. That is the unexpected light your darkness never saw coming. A light that burns to come to the aid of the poor, the preyed upon, the hurt, the disenfranchised. A light has come into this world, Satan. A light your darkness has no chance to overcome. And it doesn't start in mansions, but mangers. Not with princesses and princes, but with the poor. Not with priests and religiosity, but with the women and the fishermen. Not in the temples with the hypocrites, but out in the fields with the shepherds. Those are the people that the artist will use in his story. Because it's not about where they're from. It's about who they are and what they are willing to face the unknown and the danger and the love of his story. That's what the artist does. He finds those who are willing and changes their story with love.
These dry bones in the valley low will rise and live again. Surely there will be the day, oh, it feels worlds away. Your promise like a seed will grow, bursting through. We'll behold you face to face, you're not so far away. These dry bones in the valley low will rise and live again. Surely there will be the day, oh, it feels worlds away. Your promise like a seed will grow, bursting through. We'll behold you face to face, you're not so far away. These dry bones in the valley low will rise and live again. Surely there will be the day, oh, it seems worlds away. There will be the day. Clear the way. So clear the
My favorite brother.
Good work, brother.
Thank you, sir.
There's much work to be done and very little time to do it. Till we meet again.
Until we meet again. I've questioned you a lot lately. Your intention with me and these people. I didn't trust you for a second there, but you stayed with me. You always do. I'm sorry I didn't trust you, by the way. I just can't believe the length you will go to love these people sometimes. I mean, you love them in such a vulnerable way. But I guess that's the only way to teach vulnerable love is by showing up like that. And the girl, Mary, she will suffer so much. But she knows this. She's gathered up all of these things and she cherishes them. She sees them as a gift from you. And she knows the Son like no other. Not because she holds him too tight, but because she lets him hold her. I do got one more question for you, Lord. Will you hold this old messenger of yours? Yeah, of course you will. That's the most unexpected thing about you. The only thing you ever want from me is me. Your will be done. I am yours. And I am ready for whatever unexpected mission you have for me next.
I was in a stage of my own tragedy. I was in ellipses. You were my twist of fate. You got my attention, lightning in the distance woke me from my sleep. I saw my reflection, broke beyond comprehension. Show me who I can be. Unexpected one, you are the love we've never known. Unexpected ways, we're dancing in your mystery. Oh,
Every story that we write and try to fit you in, yeah, they silence all our questions and help us sleep at night. Yeah, we're longing for adventure. We see you in living color. You are in the ebb and flow, in the twists and turns. You were the one who showed me life was more than dreaming, a world of black and white. Jumping off the fences, getting all kinds of reckless. Watch us come alive. Unexpected one, you are the love we've ever known. Unexpected ways, we're dancing in your mystery. Oh, we never saw it coming when you put us in your story. But you want me and you're for me. You are the unexpected one. Oh, we never saw it coming when you put us in your story. So we're giving you the glory. You are the unexpected one. Unexpected one.
It's just too good to not be true. It's just too wild. And if you try to question it too much, you could miss it. It's kind of like how snow falls sometimes. You know, sometimes you just gotta stop and marvel at it.
You are the unexpected. 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 You are, you are. Unexpected one. You are the love we've never known. Unexpected ways. We're living in your mystery.
Wow, 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 right? It's incredible, incredible. This is show 7, and let's just all watch as this so gracefully does. It's just incredible to me. They've done 7 shows, jumping up, jumping down, and just amazing what they do. Last night, we got through 3, and I just sat up there and spun in that hoop and thought to myself, what an incredible show, right? No one believes that for a minute, right? No way, I was struggling just to hang from it. But seriously, thank you so much for joining us for Christmas at SouthBrook and for Unexpected. We love telling this story. It's an amazing story that stands the test of time. And if it's one of those things where you long to look into these things a little bit more, and maybe you're here and this is quite new to you, or maybe you just need to be reminded of this incredible story of that baby in the manger, out at the Info Center, we have a book called Plus Nothing. And that book our church has been doing for 6 weeks, reading through the story of Jesus. And that book is simply, it's called Plus Nothing because there's nothing else but the story of Jesus. It's a story of his birth to resurrection. And for anyone out there who wants to look into this a little bit more, we encourage you to start there. And let that light shine in your life. Now, you may know this, and maybe there's someone out there that could desperately use this story this year. And so we encourage you to go out there, whether for yourself or to share with someone else, grab as many copies as you want. Inside the cover of that is a QR code. Just use your phone, you scan that. That QR code will take you to 6 videos. Those videos are to help supplement your reading. Whether it's introspectively and you're just thinking about it, these videos help cue questions and discussions. So grab a Plus Nothing booklet for yourself or for someone else. We got a couple other announcements as we are coming up to Christmas week. Yeah, Christmas week, right? Yeah, got your shopping done, right? Right? No? Okay. We have 2 Christmas Eve services, 5:30 and 7, a candlelight service. Much like this, it's going to be a wonderful night. So if you want to join us for that and make that a part of your rhythm, we thank you. Come check it out. It's going to be great. Also, I need to remind you that next Sunday, we will not have regular services here at SouthBrook. We do that for many reasons, but the greatest one is we have so many volunteers and staff help pull this off this whole week. It's just to give them a break. So if you show up next Sunday at 9:30 or 11, you are going to get Scrooged. Well done, right? And the last thing is this. You guys have been with us since November, where we introduced you to the Players Box initiative. For years, Charlie rolled this thing out, and we have helped over 250 students. We've partnered with some schools, we partnered with some teams to help students navigate the stress and pressure that comes with academics, arts, and athletics, inevitably. To give them tools to helpfully process through that. Not to avoid it, but to help them, equip them to better face it. And so we have asked our people to contribute to this new initiative where we are adding on and transforming our building for this. And you guys have responded overwhelmingly. We have up to 3.5 million committed thus far for this thing. Yes. And we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you for your generosity, because we absolutely believe for the next unforeseen future, this is the way that SouthBrook is going to impact the greater Dayton area and to shine the light of Christ into those areas. So thank you. If you want to know more, we'll be at the Info Center to answer any questions. Down this hallway, there are actually renderings if you're curious to see what it'll look like. So thank you again for that. But now, our final show. We need to give it up for this cast and crew. So join me, SouthBrook, and let's celebrate this cast and crew. First up, we have our aerialists, coached by the amazing Jordy Webster. Next, we have our dancers, coached by Lily Sider. Give it up for them, SouthBrook. We have Mary, played by our own Macy Patton. We have our shepherd, played by Reagan Rigmaiden. Put your hands together, SouthBrook, for Raffi, played by Rachel Green, and Michael, played by Eric Thompson. You might feel a little conflicted to cheer for this one, but give it up for Lucifer, played by Hunter Miner. Give it up for our lead man, Gabriel, played by Mark Anthony Howard. Let them hear you, SouthBrook. Let them hear you. We have to celebrate our amazing band to House Left. Show them love. And our string section to House Right. We absolutely have to celebrate our tech in the back, led by Tech Director Will Scott. And put your hands together for John Waldron, our director, who has worked so hard. And I gotta give it up for my crew, the stagehands. Right back, here they are. Yes. Merry Christmas, SouthBrook, and thank you for joining us for Unexpected. Have a wonderful Christmas.